Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a muscle car enthusiast or just someone who appreciates the raw power and iconic legacy of American performance machines, you're in for a real treat today. We're diving deep into the all-new 2025 Ford Mustang Boss 429, a modern resurrection of a legendary nameplate that roared its way into muscle car history back in the late 60s. Ford has brought it back with a vengeance. And trust me, this beast is anything but subtle. Let's kick things off with the first thing that hits you: the exterior design. From the moment you lay eyes on the 2025 Boss 429, you know this isn't your average Mustang. The front fascia is muscular and aggressive, dominated by a redesigned grille with bold honeycomb detailing and the signature Boss badging proudly displayed. The LED headlamps have been sharpened, giving it a more predatory look, while the sculpted hood, complete with a large functional air scoop, signals that something powerful lurks beneath. Every line on the front end is purposeful, aerodynamic, and intense. Moving to the side profile, the car sits lower and wider than the standard GT, giving it a planted and performance-ready stance. The flared fenders are a nod to its racing heritage, housing massive 20-inch forged aluminum wheels wrapped in ultra-grippy Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires. The blacked-out side mirrors and subtle Boss decals add just enough flair without going overboard. You also get a unique lower body kit that subtly hugs the car's sides and adds to the athletic silhouette. Now, walking around to the rear, things get even more serious. A prominent rear diffuser, quad exhaust tips, and a functional ducktail spoiler ensure both downforce and drama. The taillights maintain the classic Mustang triple bar design, but with a smoky tint that complements the overall dark, menacing theme of the Boss 429. There's also a rear bumper redesign that enhances cooling and gives the car a wider visual footprint. Step inside, and the cabin reflects a perfect blend of modern tech and vintage muscle. The interior has been crafted with performance in mind, but Ford hasn't skimped on comfort. You're greeted by heavily bolstered Recaro performance seats wrapped in Alcantara and leather, with the Boss 429 logo stitched into the headrests. The flat-bottomed steering wheel is wrapped in suede, with contrasting stitching and features metal paddle shifters for those who opt for the 10-speed automatic variant. The digital instrument cluster is fully customizable and includes a special Boss 429 Drive Mode interface, which displays telemetry data like G-forces, lap times, and oil temperature. In the center, there's a large 13.2-inch Sync 4 infotainment screen with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a premium B&O sound system. Though let's be honest, the real soundtrack comes from the engine. Aluminum trim, carbon fiber inserts, and ambient lighting all elevate the interior into a premium yet aggressive environment. The performance. Under that massive hood sits a naturally aspirated 7.0-liter V8 engine, a modern homage to the original Boss 429. This engine has been finely tuned to produce a jaw-dropping 670 horsepower and 545 lb-ft of torque. Power is sent to the rear wheels through either a Tremec 6-speed manual gearbox or the aforementioned 10-speed automatic. Ford has worked closely with their motorsports division to refine the chassis, suspension, and braking systems, making this car track-capable straight from the factory. MagneRide adaptive dampers, a limited-slip rear differential, and Brembo 6-piston brakes come standard. 0 to 60 and patch happens in just around 3.5 seconds, and the top speed sits comfortably north of 180 mph. But it's not just about straight-line speed. The new Boss 429 handles corners with poise, thanks to advanced torque vectoring and a reinforced structure. Pricing for the 2025 Ford Mustang Boss 429 starts at around $85,000, which places it firmly in high-performance territory. With options like carbon fiber wheels, upgraded suspension, packages, and track tech, you can easily spec this up into the low six figures. It's certainly a premium price, but for what you're getting, exclusivity, performance, and historical significance, it might be worth every penny for the right buyer. If you're considering picking one up, here are a few suggestions. This car isn't just about looking cool on the street. It's built for enthusiasts who actually want to drive. And drive hard. If you're a weekend track warrior, the Boss 429 is going to blow your mind. But if you're just looking for something to cruise around town, you might not be using even half of what this machine offers. Also, think about garage space and maintenance. This isn't your daily commuter. It demands premium fuel, frequent attention, and proper storage. But treat it right, and it will reward you with every blip of the throttle. All in all, the 2025 Ford Mustang Boss 429 is a masterclass in how to bring a legend back to life. It's loud, unapologetic, and dripping with character. From the roaring V8 to the aggressive design, every inch of this car screams muscle car excellence. It's not for the faint of heart, and it's not trying to be. And that's exactly why it's so special. Thanks for watching today's review. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the new Boss 429, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth car content, and let us know in the comments. Would you take the 2025 Boss 429 over a Hellcat or a Camaro ZL1? Or does the original still hold the crown for you?